Now my next guest is a comedian, an actor, a West End star, and has even had a top 10 album. And now Jason Manford is getting ready to take on Saturday nights with his new show. Jason is with us this morning. Firstly, thank you for coming in. 2nd of January can still be a bit of a dodgy day, can't it?
I know, crikey. It really is, isn't it?
It is.
Honestly,
so thank you for that.
It's fine. 6 days ago, this shirt fit lovely. I don't know what I've been eating.
It's that time of year, isn't it?
I know, it really is. Dr Hilary's woken me up now.
He has, you see, he does that. He has that. Now, first and last,
yes.
And it really is, there's a simple rule throughout the entire show.
Yeah.
You don't come first or last.
Don't finish first or finish last, that's it. That's the basic rule. So
it sounds so simple.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I like about it. It's a simple rule. And it's also, it sort of celebrates the middle, the average.
Yeah.
Which is most
mediocre.
Of us. Yeah,
the marvellous mediocre.
Absolutely. Everyone's striving. I mean, look at that's made out of cardboard. I mean, the whole... This is what happens. You keep complaining about your licence fee. We have to start making things out of cardboard. That's what's happened now at the BBC. So, but it's great fun. It's a people show, you know, it's real people who are coming on, trying to win 10 grand, you know, up to 10 grand, which is, you know, which is a great amount of money. You can go on a big holiday or, you know, pay off some stuff or get a car or whatever. And you get that by not even being the best, just being in the middle.
But don't be the worst either.
Yeah, exactly. They were like, right, we did first and last. Don't be first, don't be last. And that's why I'm hosting it. You know what I mean? Like, they wanted somebody who wasn't the best, but not the worst. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I'm just in the middle, and I'm happy there.
You're happy there.
Absolutely.
So there's a series of rounds. We saw one there that involved potatoes.
Oh, there's some right silly rounds. I mean, I don't know. This is what happens when a game show comes up by somebody who's in the middle of a nervous breakdown. Like, some of the games we've played, one of them is 11 people jumping out of boxes. Like, that's the first round.
But it works,
It's great fun. It's hilarious.
But you see, it sort of reminds me of what I grew up watching, the generation game.
Yes.
Strike a lucky, play your cards right. It's proper family, funny stuff that you can't help but just giggle at.
That's what I like about it.
You kind of want to right into the show to be part of it.
You know what? I think when you watch it, you'd be like, I can do that. I can have a go at that. You know, nothing's... I remember when I was a kid, there was an episode of... We used to watch Generation Game all the time. Brucie's my hero. I love Brucie. And so our comedians sort of lend themselves to game shows, I think, because we like people, because it's like talking to our front row of an audience and they're on the game show. And I remember watching an episode of Gen Game once where they were doing the pottery. Remember the pottery?
Oh, yeah.
And I remember Brucie running over to help him, and he slipped, he was on his back. And me, my gran, and my dad, like 3 generations, crying, laughing, you know. And that's what I love. I love those shows. I love those. I mean, and maybe times have changed, I don't know, but I'm going to have a go at it, you know.
Yeah, because there's definitely an essence of that, I think, isn't there?
I hope so. I hope so. It's a lot of fun. And I think, you know, this time of year, January blues, and, you know, hopefully it'll cheer people up a bit on a Saturday night.
Absolutely. We all need that on a Saturday night. How you fitted this in amongst everything else that you do is beyond me, because you're in the West End, obviously.
Yes.
Curtains, playing the lead. How do you manage it all? Is it just because you have a real passion for what you do? I suppose that's the beginning.
I just don't like being at home. That's what it is. No, people say to you, like, they're like, oh, it must be hard and that, being at home. Working is easier than being at home.
Yeah.
You know what it's like with kids. And so, no, I love it.
It's a great big production, though.
It's a great show. It's a murder mystery. It's a comedy. It's Kander and Ebb who wrote Chicago and Cabaret.
You're in good hands already.
Yeah, so you sort of rock up every night and you know, like, even if I'm not at 100%, this show's at 100% because it's wonderful, you know. We've been doing a lot of shows over Christmas in the West End, like 11 shows a week. It's been a lot.
Yeah.
And you know, even people doing pantos are like, okay, that's hard work. So it's it's been a fun show. But you know, it's not saving lives. You know what I mean? It's just dancing and singing.
Yeah.
It's not messing about. You know what I mean? So and I spent a lot of time with guilt about my job. I always think, oh, it's not a proper job. It's not a proper job. My dad said it to me. My mum's a nurse, you know, and he said, yeah, but the thing is, yeah, you're not a nurse, you're not a firefighter, you're not a policeman or a soldier or whatever. But when those people get home from work and want to watch a bit of telly and relax,
you want to have a laugh.
They put you on, you know, or put us on, you know. And the same when you come into the show. With everything going on in the world, I think theatre is just so magical. You know, you come into that theatre, and we're about to go on tour as well, so, you know, you don't even have to come to London for it. And you go in that theatre and you just... sit down for 2 hours. You can just forget about
you're taken away.
everything, all those things going on.
Definitely.
People shouting at each other. This is just a bit of fun, and it's a lovely show. We've had some lovely reviews, and the audiences have been loving it. So it's been great.
As you say, on the tour. It was because of all of this, and you say about being exhausted, 11 shows and everything else, and you tweeted about it. You said, I'm sitting at home, I'm going to be watching Jumanji, like many other
cinema
families.
Saturday night by myself.
So,
to see
but you got quite a response from one certain person.
I mean, I don't like to go on about it, but The Rock just tweeted
As in
me.
The Rock.
The actual Rock.
Dwayne Johnson, like the actual Rock, tweeted you back.
Tweeted me, yeah. And the weird thing is, I already had a cardboard cutout. This wasn't because he tweeted me. I already had that.
Why?
Because I love The Rock, because he's my favourite actor.
So you actually genuinely had that.
I love The Rock.
Oh, that is
I love
fantastic.
Him. I mean, what's not to love? The man is he's the biggest movie star in the world. I love him. So I used to love him when he was a wrestler. Now he's a great actor. I love it. So I tweeted it. I've tweeted him a lot, but this is the first time he's responded.
You eventually saw one.
He responded, and he wished us best of luck for the show. And then I sent him that picture as well. And then he tweeted again. I thought, he's getting a bit clingy, this lad. All right, The Rock, back off. I've got my own friends. What about Steve? How will he feel if me and you start hanging out? So
you've got a nice little relationship.
Yeah,
now.
me and The Rock.
You're so showbiz, Jason.
23rd of December.
I love that sort of thing. It's brilliant.
It was a proper fangirl. I was like, you know that one of Jonah Hill, that gif? That one, that was me. And it was great.
I don't blame you.
I
I'd done the
love
same.
it, of course.
So 2019 been a very busy time. 2020 almost looks sewn up already. There could be a tour in the pipeline, a new album potentially. There were whispers of a grime album. Did you mention that? Surely not.
You know, that's the problem with social media. You say a joke now, and it becomes fact within 24 hours. I don't even actually know what grime is. I know Stormzy does it, but I don't. Like, if you played it me now, I go, okay. Like, I don't know what it is. I just said it because it's a funny word, and then that became a headline. So no, I won't be doing a grime album.
No. I'd quite like to see it. You never know. Bit of a collaboration maybe for one track.
I'd like to do another one at some point. The last one did all right, you know, and it was fun to do. But it's hard in this country, you know. People like to go, just stay in your lane, son. Just do what you do.
Do what you do. Do
Stick
it well.
to your comedy, yeah. But then my nana was like, no, I'd rather you stop doing your comedy and did some singing. So, you know, I like to try different things.
Yeah, of course, but the stand-up might happen. You could
So
another
I'm writing a tour at the
potentially.
moment, which hopefully will... I'll start doing some previews. I could probably go to the Edinburgh Festival in August and then head out. And then I'll tour all of next year, I think. So,
right, brilliant.
Doing a bit of stand-up.
Well, 2020's done already then?
Yeah, that's me, 2020.
She's sorted.
Oh, God. I know, exactly.
Well, like we say, first and last, Saturday, 8:15.
Saturday, yes.
BBC
Please
One.
watch it, because it's up against The Voice.
Yeah.
And that already gets millions of viewers. They don't need you.
I mean, it's obviously also a brilliant show, The Voice.
Which is a great show,
You know,
we're here
just
at
to
ITV.
put it out there.
Absolutely. We're up against some big shows, so just give us a chance. Even if you just watch it on iPlayer the next day. Like, it don't bother me whether you watch it live or not. Just have a watch at some point.
Just watch it at some point.
Please.
Every viewer counts.
Absolutely, they do.